Okay. So I request anybody to read the first 4 lines.
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah,
With your
go ahead.
permission.
Yeah, go ahead.
Samsara Dhavanala Karunya Gana Ganatvam Tasya Kalyana Gunanavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay. So, can anybody read the first from Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura? The first 4 lines, apart from the sloka, the first 4, the top 4 lines.
Shall I read, Prabhu?
Yeah, please go ahead, Prabhu.
Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura, who appeared in the middle of the 17th century, is a great spiritual master in the Krishna conscious chain of gurus and disciples. He says, one who, with great care and
Alteration.
Alteration, loudly recites this beautiful prayer to the spiritual master during the Brahma Muhurta, obtains direct service to Krishna, the Lord of the Vrindavana, at the time of his death.
Wonderful. Thank you, Prabhu. So, whichever ISKCON temple, wherever you go, early in the morning, the Mangalarti starts at 4:30 a.m. Okay. So 1.5 hours before the sunrise is called the Brahma Muhurta. It is also called as Brahmi Muhurta. Okay. It's called Brahma Muhurta. So that time is a wonderful time to practice any spiritual practices, because that is a very, very good time where you will not have any disturbance. Okay. So the mind will be so peace, that is called as sattvic time. If you practice anything, that will give you a lot of benefit. Okay. So at that time, it is suggested, it is told by his divine grace Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, that one who recites this Guruvastakam, so will get lot of benefit. Now I request anybody to read the translation of these 4 lines, the Samsara Dhavanala. Anybody can try? Anybody who did not read yet?
Prabhu, can I try?
Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji.
Okay, translation. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy. Just as a cloud pours water on a forest fire to extinguish it, so the spiritual master delivers the melted world by extinguishing fire with existence. I will obey and
Okay. Thank
I
you very
think the
much.
screen got stuck.
Thank you. So it is said that the spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy, just as a cloud pours water on a forest fire to extinguish it. So the spiritual master delivers the materially afflicted world by extinguishing the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my respectful obeisance unto the lotus feet of him. So it is the glorification of Guru. How do we have to treat a Guru? Okay, how do we see a true Guru doesn't expect anything from a disciple. Okay, so he only expects the sincerity. Okay, so the inquisitiveness of a devotee to learn the spiritual knowledge. This is what is the Guru's expectation. So God, the mercy of God is like, an ocean. See, ocean is so vast that, and at the same time, it is so salty also. You cannot directly consume the ocean water. You need some purification of the ocean water. You need to, with something, you have to purify the ocean water, and it should be turned into a mineral water. Then only it is useful to drink. Okay? So So Guru is the one personality who just grasps the purity, from the ocean, and he, showers that purity on the disciple who is being covered with a wild forest fire. Okay, so you might have heard, like, how the how the fire happens in a forest. So recently, couple of years back, there was a huge fire in the forests of Australia, where, nobody lit the fire. In the forest, the woods, the trees, they just, because of their uh, force, what we say, they rub together, and with that, the fire develops, and, the fire starts, and it engulfs the whole forest. Okay. So like that, the human being is also engulfed with different types of fires. So once you take birth in the material world, you will be chased with three kind of miseries. One is Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Dhaivika. Okay. So one kind of misery from the nature, one kind of misery from within yourself. Okay. And one kind of misery from different kind of living entities who are living along with you. Okay. So you will get fired at office, at home, wherever you go, people target you, people try to overcome you, people try to, sometimes everywhere in the material world is said, one wants to show off, one wants to show off that, they are superior to you, like that. Okay. So in that process, so wherever you go, you will get you will get targeted. So to those kind of souls, it is the Guru's benediction that, he shows mercy, and he helps that kind of souls to come out of this material existence. Okay. So there are many disciples, in fact, there was one wonderful pastime which happened when Prabhupada was there. When Prabhupada established this ISKCON society, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, initially many, foreigners, they got attracted, they joined, soon after they joined, they took the sannyas diksha. Okay. So these days, if somebody wants to take sannyas in ISKCON, they have to spend so many years. After observing him for so many years, then only they give sannyas diksha. But in those days, so the ISKCON society was small, so easily people were given, devotees, disciples were given the sannyas diksha. So one of the disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he took sannyas diksha. He was very close with Srila Prabhupada. And this disciple was always with Prabhupada. And one day he was talking to Srila Prabhupada, and he asked Srila Prabhupada, my dear Srila Prabhupada, I don't know when I will die. Now I am your disciple. So you are teaching so much philosophy. You're telling that, always you are there to rescue us. Krishna is there to rescue us. I don't know, whether Krishna rescues us or not, but you are there. I am always there with you. Will you come to rescue me when I'm leaving this body? Like that, this disciple asked Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada promised this devotee that, I have given you diksha, so it is my complete responsibility to deliver. So Bhagavatam confirms it. Guru na sasya, swajano na sasya. If one is called as Guru, if he doesn't take a responsibility of deliver his disciples from this material existence, from the miseries that he is undergoing, then he is not called as Guru. So Prabhupada reconfirmed that, and promised to this disciple, this sannyas disciple, that I will definitely come when you're leaving your body. Like that, Prabhupada promised, and eventually, ISKCON went, built many temples. It went on. Eventually, when Prabhupada left his body, so there were some differences, there were some, misunderstandings, because of which some disciples left ISKCON. And amongst those was one of these sannyas disciple who took promise of Prabhupada, who had promise of Prabhupada. So this disciple also, he left ISKCON and he started leading a normal life. he, left his sannyas diksha, he forgot his sannyas diksha, he left chanting, and he even broke the 4 regulative principles also. I hope everybody knows what are 4 regulative principles that, everybody is expected to follow, as long as it is, you're able to follow. So can anybody tell what are those 4 regulative principles?
No intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
Thank you. So one is expected, if one wants to lead a progressive spiritual life, it is expected that that person should not involve in any kind of these 4 regulatives. He should not break these 4 regulative principles. So this sannyas disciple who left his,
Acha.
he even broke 4 regulative principles. He started associating with, prostitutes, and eventually he developed HIV/AIDS in those days. So he became so weak, and nobody was there to take care of him. Somehow, some devotee friends of him found him, and they admitted him in a hospital come rehabilitation center. So there he was getting treated. Okay. And he was spending the last final moments of him. Okay. So he was on the bed, and there was one nurse who was taking care of him, and he started, uttering something. He started talking to somebody. Okay. So this nurse noticed that, but she could not understand to whom he is talking. She thought that he's asking something. So she thought of giving him some food, but still he was denying that. Still he continued talking, and a few moments later he left the body. And there was nobody to take care of this devotee. Okay. And so his devotee friends were communicated that he left the body. They came, and they did all the rituals that are to be done. And later on, this nurse told that, to the devotee friends of him who admitted him in this hospital, that he was trying to say something when he was leaving the body, like that the nurse told. And what they did is they, uh, you know, they tried to see the CCTV cameras, the recording of CCTV. And in that CCTV, it is found that, the door of the room was opened, and, they could not see what is coming out of the door. But this disciple, they closely observed the lip movement of this disciple, and they found that he was, taking the name of Srila Prabhupada. He was like, very anxious to see Srila Prabhupada at that moment. So it has been found that Srila Prabhupada, gave the word, he promised this devotee that he will come when he's leaving the body. And Srila Prabhupada kept his word. Srila Prabhupada came to rescue this person. So in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that, yam yam vapisparan bhavam tyajanti antiklevam tam tam evaiti kaunteya. So it is said that at the time of death, whatever you think, whatever you try to memorize, you will attain that. If somebody is trying to memorize, somebody is trying to remember, or somebody is trying to recite the names of God or his Guru, so they will attain the place where these personalities are there. So this disciple, though he led a very small, amount of spiritual life, still he was with a wonderful guru. Because of the association of that wonderful guru, he got a chance to go with still Prabhupada. So that is the strength, that is the, what we say, that's how the gurus, they assure, they take care of their disciples. Okay. So, and that gurus, such gurus, we have to glorify every day. So that is what is been recommended by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Okay. And to my personal experience, I will share my personal experience. Recently, a couple of months back, I have taken the initiation from His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Okay. How many of you know Jayapataka Swami? Guru Maharaj? Anybody?
Yes, Prabhu, I have heard, I have seen his videos, and
So, yeah, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj.
he has constructed the Mayapur temple. Yes.
Right. Wonderful. Yes. So, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj was one of the earliest devotees of Srila Prabhupada. At a very young age, Jayapataka Swami took sannyas diksha. From the time he took sannyas diksha, he was with Srila Prabhupada, and he was given a service of developing the headquarters of ISKCON at Mayapur. Okay, Mayapur is one of the place in West Bengal, which is also called Navadvip. Okay, so there is a big temple is been constructed that is called Temple of Vedic Planetarium. Okay, so is Jayapataka Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. We took initiation from him. So his health, he's not keeping well, but on and off. He's getting treated, and again, his health is going. He's falling sick like that. It is going on, but since last couple of from last 6 months, he did not fall severe into any severe ailments. Okay, so we were of like 300 devotees who took initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Do you know what happened after a couple of days after this initiation ceremony was completed? So soon after the initiation ceremony was completed, that means that His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj gave shelter. I mean, gave initiation to 300 devotees, and the initiation ceremony goes like this: a disciple requests one of the Diksha Guru to initiate him into a bona fide parampara. Okay, he submits his total, what we say, why he wants to take initiation, how he wants to serve the mission, like that. We have to give a what we say, our so we have to write and give it to our offerings to the Guru Maharaj. Okay, and after that, Guru Maharaj, he says that from now onwards you will be taking Diksha, so I will give you Diksha. So you have to follow these principles. You have to follow. You have to serve this mission like that. There will be a vow. We have to take a vow, and then the Guru Maharaj asks, "Do you want to chant?" We have to request Guru Maharaj that please give me, please allow me, please give me initiation. I will chant like that. We have to request, and then he initiates. So soon after the initiation ceremony was completed, so within a span of 2 days, Guru Maharaj fell sick. It was like, his health went into severe bad condition. So we all started, praying for him. Daily, we tried to do some extra spiritual exercise we did for his betterment of his health. So the reason why he fell sick is that, in the process of initiation, so Guru takes the entire karmic reactions, whatever the disciple is carrying from his past many lives. Okay, so Guru at once he takes that reactions and he bears the responsibility of undergoing that karmic reactions instead of the disciple. So once the disciple gets initiated from a Guru, so it means that all his karmic reactions are cleaned at once. And Guru takes the responsibility of experiencing those. So he gave initiation to 300 disciples. And because of that powerful karmic, karma that Guru has taken, he fell sick severely. Okay? So that is the responsibility that Guru takes. And it happens so with the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. So I hope everybody knows Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So does anybody doesn't know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu? Is anybody listening their names for the first time? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu are the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the Sankirtana movement 500 years back. So one day Nityananda Prabhu, and these both Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they are the incarnations of Krishna and Balram. So One day, Nityananda Prabhu, he started, doing kirtana. He's going door to door and he's asking, everybody to come chant and join with them, do kirtan like that. So he also went to one place where, there were two brothers called Jagai and Madai. So these two, Jagai and Madai, they were like, drunkards. They behaved very rashly and they even bait, Nityananda Prabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's got to know that, Nityananda Prabhu got injured by these two brothers. And at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he started, he just, tried to jump and beat them. But Nityananda Prabhu stopped Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu requested, my dear Lord, please leave them, please spare them, and bless them with the devotion. Instead of you punishing them, just make them disciples, make them pure devotees. Like that, Nityananda Prabhu is requested. So at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, respecting the request of Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, took his hand and kept on their head, and immediately, whatever, the karma that they had, they acquired, whatever sinful sins that they did. So all those karmic reactions, at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took that. And for a moment, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's complexion is like, golden white color. Okay. So that's the reason Gauranga is called as Gauranga. It's like, yellow golden complexion. So at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's face become little black. That means that, when a guru takes responsibility of disciple, when he initiates into, when he initiates a devotee into a parampara, he takes the entire karma of him. That is the reason people, aspire. People, there are some devotees who wait for decades to take initiation. So that powerful is the mercy of Guru. So that's the reason we have to glorify Guru in every walk of our life. We don't notice, but in every walk of our life, whether it may be office, whether it may be home, whether it may be family life, whether it may be spiritual place, everywhere we find some Guru, somebody who teaches us something. Maybe somebody reminds us to chant, maybe somebody gives us Bhagavad Gita, maybe somebody teaches us something, Every walk of life, we find one or other person who is telling something to us. Okay? So we come across gurus. However, amongst all of those gurus, we have to identify who is the Parama Guru, who takes care of me, who takes care of my deliverance, okay, from this material world. We have to identify that and we have to submit to that person. And if you don't know, if you don't have any idea of choosing such guru, then you can take the guidance of decide. You can take guidance of very experienced Vaishnavas. Like in the beginning when we started our spiritual life, we had no idea how to pursue spiritual life and what would be our future. Then we took shelter of, we got associated with His Grace Vardha Krishna Prabhu, who is our Sikshana Guru, who teaches us, who is our mentor. So we sincerely submitted ourselves to him and we requested him to guide us, and he guided us. Eventually he guided us and he gave some responsibilities, and then he also took our responsibility to connect us to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. So likewise, you also can get guided and get benefited. So that's the reason we have to glorify our Guru every day, early in the morning. That's what the Samsara Dhavanala says. Okay. So next, so we will try to learn something about the second verse of the Samsara Dhavanala. So can anybody try to recite the first verse? apart from Anita Mataji. So I will just play the original voice of Srila Prabhupada, how he sang this verse, okay? Everybody able to hear the sound? Okay. So anybody can try? Anybody wants to try? No problem. You can try. We have to
Samsara
Dhavanala.
Samsara Dhavanala
Dhava.
Nalita
Dhavanala.
Loka Taranya Karyavaya Gana Gantavam Parapataya Kalyana Gana Anavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanana Vandam.
Okay, I'll try to read word to word. Samsara Dhava Anala. Dhava Anala. Lida Loka. Tranaya. Karunya Ghana Ghanatvam. Praptasya Kalyana Gunaguna Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. So here there is a word to word, meaning is there. If you anytime if you want to learn any Sanskrit sloka, so all the Sanskrit slokas, they will be in a rhythmic form, and 2-3 words combined together, one word will be there. Okay. So if you want to learn, then it's better initially if you try it, if you break up it and try to read word to word, then it will become easy. Okay, so here it is there. Samsara Dhavanala Lida Loka Tranaya, like that. Okay. So anybody wants to try again? One more time. Apart from Puja Mataji.
Saradava Nalalita Loka Taranya Karunya Gana Ganatvam Prapatsya Kalyana Gunarana Vasya Vande Guru Sri Charana Ravindam.
So I will also share the original voice of Prabhupada reciting this Guruvastakam in our group after this class is done. You can learn from that YouTube video where Prabhupada sang this song. Okay, so let's go to the next verse. Okay. Okay. So can anybody read? I will read the poem. Okay, one moment. So Anita Mataji, would you like to try reading the second verse?
Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, I am not that much perfect Prabhu reading this
Okay,
one.
okay, no problem.
Only one.
Okay. Mahaprabhu Kirtan Nritya Gita Vaditramadhyan Manasora Sena Romancha Kampa Ashutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanara-vindam.
Mahaprabhu Kirtan Nritya Gita Vaditramadhyan Manasora Sena
So initially, when I started connecting to ISKCON, my mentor, he asked us to learn Vaishnava Gitas. I bought a book of Vaishnava Gitas. I started reciting slowly. Eventually, obviously, we are not taught with Sanskrit from our childhood. Okay. So slowly, when you try reciting, eventually you will fall in love with the rhythmic words of the Sanskrit. So you will when you get up early in the morning, you will not do anything without reciting these slokas, these Vaishnava Gitas. That much they will attract you. So can anybody read translation who did not read yet?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing and playing musical instruments, the spiritual master is always gladdened by the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he is relishing the mellows of pure devotion within his mind. Sometimes his hair stands on end, he feels cherishing in his body, tears flow from his eyes like waves. I offer my respectful obeisance upon to the lotus field of him.
Yeah, lotus field of Guru Maharaj. Okay. So this particular Sankirtanam, so every day early in the morning, so a disciple, a guru, what he does is he chants the holy name in an ecstasy, and he sings with the different instruments, okay, which is very, very pleasing to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us a sampradaya tradition to express our love by singing and by dancing in front of Lord, by reciting the holy name. So not only, and I mean, in scriptures also, in Bhagavatam it is said that in Kali Yuga one should recite the holy names of Lord. That will help us to cross this material existence. Okay. So that is the reason, if you observe in Kali Yuga, apart from the other yugas, if you observe Dwapar Yuga and Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga, if you listen to the names of people who lived in those yugas, in scriptures their names are mentioned, you won't see any God related name. You will see different names. But when it comes to Kali Yuga, you will see people named with different names of God. Okay, you will see many people being named with Krishna, Rama, Srinivas, Ishwar, Maheshwar. Why people are being named with God? If you look at any other religion, they don't name themselves with the God name, but only in Sanatan Dharma people are named with the God name. The reason is that maybe without any intention, if one calls somebody with the name, and in that way also, the gurus, the rishis, they wanted him to get benefited just by uttering the name, just by calling somebody with a God name. Even that is also beneficial to one. If you hear the pastime of Ajamil in Bhagavatam. So Ajamil got rescued from the clutches of Yamaduta just by reciting the name of Lord Narayan. Okay, so Ajamil named his youngest son with God's name called Narayan. Okay. So without any intention of praying God, he just called his youngest son when he was leaving his body. So that helped him. Okay, that helped him a lot. And then Ajamil again got back his life, and then he realized that he was a Brahmin, and he started again following all the again started doing spiritual practices. So in Kali Yuga, it is suggested that one should always chant the holy names of God. Yena kena prakarena, with whatever way it may be. If you just regularly chant the holy names of God, that will help you a lot. Okay. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna confirmed that, Ananya Cheta Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityasa Tasyaham sulabhapartha nitya yuktasya yogina. Ananya cheta, with unalloyed devotion. If one chants, recites my name, my holy name, my dear Arjun, he will get benefited. He is called as the perfect yogi, like that Krishna describes to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter. Okay, so such a simple formula of remembering God and getting connected to God is given in Shastras, and that is been again gifted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So if you listen to the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his entire life, he was like, completely in ecstasy when you take the holy names of God. One time what happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his final days, he was, living in a very isolated place. That place is still there in Jagannath Puri. Okay, that place is called Gambhira. Okay, so he used to live in that place, and he used to express his ecstasies. That is called Asta Satvika Vikara. The eight kinds of vikaras. From your body, crying, jumping, laughing, and experiencing the bliss of God. These kind of vikaras are being expressed when a devotee experiences the bliss of God when he chants or recites the holy name. So one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was chanting, reciting the holy names of God, and he just came out of his Gambhira place where he was living in isolation. He ran into the sea. Just close to the Jagannath temple, there is a sea. So he just ran into the sea, assuming that in the evening time, you will see the clouds in a bluish form. Okay. So assuming that the clouds, the color of clouds, he assumed that is the color of Shama Sundar. Okay. Assuming that as Krishna, he just ran into the sea. Okay. And he ran into the mid of the sea, and nowhere he was. Okay. And soon his disciple Nityananda Prabhu and other, his companions, constant companions, they realized that Mahaprabhu ran somewhere, and they were searching him. They couldn't find him anywhere. And and they went to the sea, and there they found that there was one fisherman. He was just dancing in ecstasy. He was like jumping, dancing, without his knowledge. His body parts are moving like anything. And they stopped this fisherman, and they asked him what happened to him. Then this fisherman replied him that I don't know what happened to me. There was one personality who was tall, 7 feet, whitish, golden whitish complexion. He just ran, and when he was running, he touched me. From the time he touched me, without my control, my body is just jumping, and I don't know, some kind of ecstasy I'm feeling, some kind of satisfaction I am feeling, like that. This person replied, and they understood that there is none other than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they inquired with this fisherman, where did that personality went? Then this fisherman replied to them that this personality, he just ran into the sea, like that he replied. And they took a boat, and they went, and somehow they found the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they got Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the seashore, and he was like unconscious. There was no pulse, heartbeat, nothing was there. But these constant companions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and others, they know how to bring back the consciousness of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They started chanting, doing kirtana with a very loud voice. Listening to that, when that sound vibration entered into the ears of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, soon he woke up. So that much, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu likes the holy name of God, and that much, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does kirtan. Okay? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started this Sankirtan movement, and in any ISKCON temple you go, they doesn't do Archana Arati without singing and dancing. So the Archana, singing and dancing are like, food and salt, or sweet and sugar, like that. They combine together and they do. Okay, and people who participate in that in that kirtana, they lose themselves. If you come to if you go to any, especially if you come to the ISKCON Abbots temple during the weekends, you will see a lot of youth. Even if they come to the temple for the first time, they will still, participate in the kirtana. So how many of you have been to any ISKCON temple, participated in kirtana? Anytime have you ever got that experience of, taking part in kirtana and dancing with the devotees? Nice, nice.
Yes.
Anybody? Bhargavi Mataji, Dhananjay Prabhu, Shivam Prabhu, wonderful. Lakshmi Mataji. Okay. So can anybody share your experience? Okay. How did you feel? So Lakshmi Mataji, could you please share your experience? How did you feel when you have participated in Kirtana?
Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Yeah,
Mataji.
first time when we visited with that temple, when we enter into the temple only, you will have a very, very different atmosphere, and I don't know how to explain.
Okay. But how did you feel? Did you feel satisfied, something smoothing to your soul or something like, did you feel anything like that?
I'm not getting words.
But you felt very,
Yeah,
happy,
very, very, yeah, some sort of, I don't know, not just bhakti or anything, very heart, what, I don't know what to say.
So that is called, satisfaction to your soul. So you can explain the satisfaction of your tongue, you can explain the satisfaction of your vision, you can explain the satisfaction of your stomach, any kind of your body part which you.
No, it will be just watching that
Yeah.
Radha and Krishna. No, you feel so happy. You don't feel like even closing your eyes. You don't even wink your eyes.
Okay. So in that,
Such a beautiful.
yeah, while you are taking darshan, having darshan of Lord along with the melodious kirtan, the soul will relish. It will experience
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bliss of God. Okay. When you give happiness to the soul, you won't be able to explain that. Only,
You can feel. That's all.
yeah. So
Basically, we will have a teary eyes, and then we will forget ourselves completely and will be involved.
wonderful.
Do that. We will feel like, okay, we are with Krishna and doing some dance with him, like we are involved completely. Literally, our eyes will be in tears.
Nice. Yes, obviously. Correct. So Guru is the person who is always satisfied looking his, seeing his disciples who are involved in doing such wonderful kirtana. Okay. So such Guru, such Guru who is always happy seeing his devotees involving in kirtana with different kind of musical instruments. Okay, so he is satisfied, and we have to please such Guru. We have to pay our obeisances to such Guru. That's the reason he said, Vande Guru Sri Charana Arvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charana Arvindam. Sri Charana Arvindam means his lotus feet. We have to pay obeisances to such Guru who taught us the kirtana. In fact, when I started, not only me, any disciple, any person who is connected to ISKCON, who spent his good amount of time in ISKCON, initially they will be learning kirtanas, whatever I am teaching, I am trying to talk, it is being taught to me by my Guru only. Okay, so I'm always grateful. I want to I'm always thankful to him. Okay, nice. Thank you, Shivamudeshi Prabhu. Thank you for sharing your experience. Okay, so and see, this kirtana is one very important kind of spiritual what I can say, spiritual exercise which can bring anybody into the uh, which can make anybody into a devotee. So I heard a pastime, it happened in United States in one of the temples. Okay. So in any of the ISKCON temple, you go between the Mangalarti periods, like, from 5 times we do Arati. So morning, afternoon, evening, and before the altar closes. Okay. So one time there was a ecstatic kirtana going on, and a foreigner visited to the temple, and he was just, there are different kinds of philosophies, in Sanatan Dharma. Okay, and the most sweetest melodious philosophy is, the Sankirtana movement, which has been, gifted to us by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. So all the ISKCON temples, it will be crowded, people will be doing kirtan. And these, foreigner, when he visited to ISKCON temple for the first time, before that, he was attracted to Sanatana Dharma, but he was taught with different philosophies. Okay, there are impersonalism philosophies, where these kind of, bhakti, the rasa kind of exercises are not done. Only silent meditation or something where you have to get isolated and you have to do some kind of spiritual practice. Those kind of practice are being taught. So he was a student of one such philosophy. And when he first time saw these people, dancing in the temple, he was like, what kind of people are they? Gone crazy? He was like expressing his, dissatisfaction, something like that. And somebody, they pulled him to dance, but he just, hesitated to join the dancing, and he said, what you people are doing? Is this the way you please the God? Is this the way you behave in temple? Like that, this foreigner, he spoke to the devotees, and one of the Maharaj, the Maharaj is none other than His Holiness Radhanath Swami. He went to that disciple, that foreigner, and he told that, one day you will pull other devotees to dance, like that he told, and he left. And eventually this disciple, somehow he got attracted to the temple. He came, eventually he became such a wonderful devotee that every day 5 times he started dancing in the ISKCON kirtanas. And he got initiated, he became a devotee, and these people, they even roam on the roads just by chanting, taking the name of Gauranga. So the Gauranitai, if you take the name of Gauranitai, if you meditate on this name, if you chant this name, you will become a wonderful Kirtanakar. You will get that empowerment to do Kirtanam, to do melodious Kirtana. That's the reason, the people, they take, sometimes when we go on yatras also, even if people doesn't know, we will ask them to recite the name of Gauranga. We ask them to recite, say Gauranga, say Nityananda. Okay, if somebody without knowing also, even if they recite, if they chant, say these names, because 1 hour other day they will become devotees of Gaurnitai and they will start doing Kirtan. So such powerful are these names. So Gaurnitai is so pleased, and Guru is even more pleased if you follow this Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we have to pay our obeisances to such Guru who is so pleased when his devotees are involved in the Sankirtan movement. Okay, so that's what the second verse of Guruvastakam says. Okay, so does anybody wants to try reciting the second verse? So I suggest, if you want to learn, then you can read the word to word. Can anybody read the word to word? Here it is there. Word for word.
Mahaprabhu of Lord Chaitanya. Mahaprabhu Kirtanya by chanting, Nitya dancing, Gita singing, Vandatra playing musical instrument, Madhyat gladdened,
Gladdened. Yeah. Go ahead.
Manmasaha whose mind, Rasanya due to the mellows of pure devotees. Roma Ansa, standing of the Hari. Kampa, curing of the body. Asur Taranga, torrents of tears. Bhajaha, whose feelings. Vande, I offer my obeisance. Guruha, of my spiritual master. Shri Charanana Vindam, onto
Wonderful.
the lotus feet.
Wonderful. Okay. So maybe it is bit difficult to pronounce, but eventually, definitely everybody will be able to like this wonderful song, and you all will be able to recite this song. Okay. So I request everybody to recite the last line once. Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vinda, which is easy to recite.
Vande Guru.
Vande Guru
Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I pray and I wish, I pray Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to bless all of you so that you become wonderful singers of all the Gaudiya Vaishnava songs. Okay. So when somebody is doing Kirtana, the ecstasy goes in such a way that the hair stand up, okay, and the body shakes. When you see, you're the most, if you see a person or a personality whom you love very much, so much in your life, so how would be your, bodily feelings, that kind of feelings when you get, when you start doing kirtan, okay? So that is what is being explained here. So let's go to the next verse of Guruvastakam.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, can you give the Srila Prabhupada tuning of that paragraph?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay. One moment. Yeah.
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Parikrama Chandana Sena Ravanchakam Pasukaram Abhaju Vande Gurasi Charanara Vindam.
I will also post this YouTube video in our group. Okay, you all can learn from the original voice of Prabhupada. Okay, so third verse is like this, Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shringaratan Mandiramajanandho Yuktasya Bhaktamscha Niyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam.
Vigraharadhana Nityanana Singharatan Mandiramarjanado Vigraharadhana Nityanana Singharatan Mandiramarjanado Yuktasya Bhaktamscha Niyunjatopi Vande Gurasi Charanara Vindam.
Okay, so I request anybody to read the translation who did not read yet.
The spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. He also engages his disciples in such worship. They dress the deities in beautiful clothes and ornaments, clean their temple, and perform their similar worship of the Lord. I offer my respectful obeisance onto the lotus feet of such spiritual master.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sai Nanita Mataji. Wonderful. So, here we said that, the spiritual master not only teaching the philosophy, he also takes care of deity worship, So in our Sanatan Dharma, the deities are none other than the God himself. Okay, so it is not just a stone. Okay, so when a temple is constructed, when the the Archaka Vigraha, the deities are installed. So with the Sanskrit mantras, with the Sanskrit hymns, the prana pratishta is done. That means that when you just buy a mobile phone, nothing will be there. But when you insert the SIM into the mobile phone, then the mobile phone starts working. You will be able to communicate with others. In the same way, the life, the amsha of God is being imbibed into the deities with the Sanskrit hymn. There are some powerful hymns, mantras of Sanskrit, which with which the amsha, the spark of God is being installed into the vigraha. Once the prana pratishta of the deities are done, so the deities should be taken care as if you are taking care of one of your head of the family. So if you have a head of your family, how do you take care of them? So you will make a timetable of what time they eat. You will be well prepared, whatever busy life you are involved in, but still you will make a plan of what to be given to them, at what time, with how much quantity, and what all needs to be provided for them, so that they don't feel uncomfortable. In the same way, the deities also should be taken care. Like, if you invite any special guest to your home who is very, very, favorite to you, how do you take care of them? So you plan things before, and you will make sure that the person who came to your house doesn't feel any inconvenience. The same way, the deities, the Archaka Vigrahas, should be treated. Okay? So there are, shastras which describe, at what time, what should be offered to the god, how the god should be dressed, what kind of jewelry should be, with what kind of jewelry the deity should be decorated. All these things are, there in shastras, and we inherit this sampradaya from the Udupi Krishna temple. So when Srila Prabhupada was there, Srila Prabhupada was very busy in going to different places to establish temples, and to encourage the devotees who are who are contributing to Sankirtana movement. In that process, he was unable to stay at one temple for a good amount of period. That time, these disciples, they were new to this tradition. They were clueless how to take care of the deities. When they contacted Srila Prabhupada, he asked them to take help of one of the head priest of Krishna Udupi temple, the Udupi temple, which is there in Karnataka, which comes under the parampara of Madhva Sampradaya. Okay, so that priests, they taught these disciples how to worship Lord. Okay, so the same kind of process, same kind of worship that is done in the Udupi Krishna temple is done in all these temples. So this tradition was inherited, adapted from them, because we come from that parampara only. That's the reason Prabhupada asked them to get connected to the priests of Udupi temple, and they help, and they take special care of deities, and the guru who takes care of delivering his disciples, is perfect in worshipping the deities also. In fact, if you observe any guru, like for example, my Sikshana Guru, His Grace Vardha Krishna Prabhu, he takes care of two main temples. One is Bangalore temple and one is Hyderabad temple. Okay, so he plans, if when he visits Hyderabad, he will have a special plan of what kind of dress to be what kind of dress the deities should wear, what kind of jewelry should the deities should wear, and the size, length, everything. There is a separate department who takes care of stitching dresses and designing jewelry, and they take care in such a way that even if a centimeter of they design in such a way that the dress should not become long for a centimeter also. So such minutely, such micro level they observe, and they design the paraphernalia of Lord. And that's the reason if you go to any ISKCON temple, you will find the deities decorated in such a way that you won't see in any of the temple. I mean, my intention is not to underestimate other temples, but you will see a special attire where you don't find in any other temples. Where if you go to any other temple, the deities will be decorated with the silk cloths and all those. But in ISKCON temple, if you see, so the deities will be dressed up in such a way that they meet to the modern trend. Okay, so the cap, the way the dress is dressed, all those special care will be taken. And in fact, acharyas like when Prabhupada was there, they take care in such a way that not only deities, not only dressing, they take care of what to be offered to the deities at what time. So one day Prabhupada, he was busy roaming to different places and instructing people, teaching the devotees how to take care of the temple and all those stuff. So one day he was invited to one of the temple in United States. So before he was entering into the temple, Srila Prabhupada closed his eyes and he was meditating. And very close to him, always, there are senior disciples like, Tamal Krishna Maharaj and, many senior devotees were there. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj was there, and they were observing Prabhupada. He was completely not talking and he was meditating. And even if they called Prabhupada, he was not responding. And soon after they reached the temple, Prabhupada immediately asked, call the head priest of this temple. Like that, he asked. And they were like, Prabhupada, we'll take darshan of Lord, then we'll talk to him, like that, the Maharaj said. Then Prabhupada, no, I want to talk to head priest first, like that Prabhupada said. Then they called the head priest and they understood the mood of Prabhupada. Prabhupada was not pleasant. And the head priest came and Prabhupada started asking the head priest, what kind of food are you offering? At what time you're closing, what time you're opening, and what is the schedule that you're maintaining, like that. Prabhupada was questioning, and this head priest was like, he was panic, nervous when he was hearing such kind of questions from Prabhupada. And so Prabhupada told, understand, they are not deities, they are not just statues, they are the Supreme Personality, Lord Himself. See, you're not allowing Lord to sleep properly. That's the reason you look at the eyes of the Lord. So the eyes has become red. You will see the black marks under the eyes. And everybody observed the deities, and they even found that they could see that. And then Prabhupada asked, what's the reason? Why are you not allowing Lord to sleep enough time? Then this actress started replying that, Prabhupada, really sorry, it's a big mistake from our side. Yes, every temple closes at 9 p.m. But, this temple where Prabhupada visited, they were closing that altar at 10 p.m. So that means that, 1 hour sleep, they're not allowing Lord to sleep 1 hour, which needs to be. Because of which Lord was not having enough sleep for, a couple of weeks. Because of which, his eyes turned into red and, the black marks came to the deity. That only, great personalities can observe that. Normal people like us, we won't be able to identify that. Then, the Prabhupada inquired and they got to know that, so this temple was built by a huge financial contribution from one of the businessmen. And this businessman, he closes his business every day every day after 9. And so just to allow this devotee, they were opening the altar till this devotee comes and takes darshan in the evening. So Prabhupada told, see, you're assuming that he contributed. But understand this, that, Lord wants to get installed over here. It's not that he who gave money. If you want the devotee to if you want that devotee to come and take darshan, ask the devotee to come early, not after the temple closes. Don't open temple till the devotee comes. Like that, Prabhupada gave a strict instruction, and everybody was shocked. How could Prabhupada know that? So, and the Prabhupada instructed, they accepted, accepted. They were agreed on their mistake, and while traveling back, Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked Prabhupada, how could you know that the deities, they were not taking care of the Lord properly? How could you know that? Like Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked. Then Prabhupada said, see, you thought that I was sitting silent, but I was meditating. I was asking Lord that, are you being offered with timely offerings or not? Are you being taken care properly or not? Like that, I was, asking Lord. He was answering to me. This is what was happening when I was silent. Then Tamal Krishna Maharaj was silent. So such care will be taken care of deities. And we pay obeisances to such gurus, okay, who take care of, who see the Lord himself in the deities. So that's the reason, even at our home also, see, my Guru Maharaj instructed my Sikshana Guru, he told me to give at least one offering to my deities at my home. So I follow that. I give at least one offering. So, I mean, whatever I cook, we offer to God and we eat. But, those who haven't adopted this tradition, those who does not have the enough environment at home, which supports us to offer food, which doesn't support us to offer the cooked food to Lord, then, what you can do is at least some dry fruits, or the plain rice with little 2-3 drops of ghee and sugar, or jaggery, can be offered to Lord one time. Or at least, if you can't do even that also, just take a mud pot, or take a bronze vessel, or some kind of thing where you can pour some water and put a small tulsi leaf and put in front of your home deities, whether it may be whatever you have, a photo or a deity, whatever you have at home. So at least, you can try this, and that water you can have, or you can have the tulsi. Okay. So with whatever extent you can do at least one offering you give to your home deities that you have. Doesn't matter, water, patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome bhaktya prayachita tadapagatam asnami priyatatmana. With your wholehearted, with your loving heart, whatever you offer to Lord, whether it may be patram, a leaf, tulsi leaf, a flower, toyam, water, or a fruit, anything you offer, and so that the deities in your home will be satisfied. Okay, so you do this process. That is what has been recommended, suggested to the devotees. Okay. And this has been taught to us by our Guru Maharaj, our spiritual masters, our Sikshana Gurus. So that's the reason. And that process will eventually connect us to the Lord. So it establishes a strong relationship between Lord. In fact, so we have one of our devotee, senior devotees, they who are very close to my house. Okay. So they went to Vrindavan. Okay. So, and they wanted to spend this entire Kartik month in Vrindavan. So what they did is, Along with them, they also have small deities with them, Radha Gopinath. Okay, so they also bought a nice wooden box and they kept them. Along with them, they also took their deities. I asked them, why are you taking deities? You can put them at home only, like that. I asked, and they replied that we can't live without our Radha Gopinath. No matter wherever we go, we will take our Radha Gopinath. Such strong relation they established with their home deities. So it is not suggested for everyone to do deity worship at home, because we may not have a conducive atmosphere at home or not, but at least if we have a photo of Lord at home, that is good enough. Okay. Yes, Anita Mother, you raised your hand. Any question? Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Worshipping like anything, phalam, pushpam, toyam, or anything. One thing I want to share with you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
One day, I offered bellam and putnalu and with tulsi leaf to God. What happened is ants came and that was అంటే అది మొత్తం ఖరాబ్ అయిపోయింది. So I left in the balcony so that the ants will go away, then I will eat. Suddenly the what air came and that all spoiled. I couldn't eat. On that day I cried, Srila Prabhupada, how should I eat? Then on the day itself, I got from Abbott's ISKCON, I think, our Prabhuji's name, I'm not getting the name. Rajini Mataji has packed the parcel. I received the prasadam, Prabhuji. I felt very, very happy, Prabhuji.
Nice.
And offering prasadam, Prabhuji, I have a doubt. I have listened only one lesson from ISKCON Abbott, that is Srila Prabhupada. When you accept Srila Prabhupada as God, then only Krishna will Krishna will listen, or whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know how to serve him also, I don't know. But when I am offering to Lord, we should offer to Krishna or Srila Prabhupada first.
I'll tell you the process, Mataji. So what we do is, when we offer the cooked food to the Lord, so I myself, if I am trying to offer cooked food, whatever I prepared, if I am trying to offer that to Lord, so I'm not that much qualified to offer to the Lord. So what I do, I recite my Guru Maharaj mantra first. I request him, my Guru Maharaj, I am not qualified to offer food, so please come. I request my Guru Maharaj. I recite my Guru Maharaj mantra. I recite Srila Prabhupada mantra. I recite Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mantra. Then Krishna's mantra. Okay. So I accept that I am not qualified to offer food to Lord. I request these three personalities to come and offer on behalf of me to Lord. I request them in that way. The prayer, the offering prayers goes like that. Okay. So when you eventually become serious, definitely we will tell you how to offer that. Okay. Food, cooked food. So in that way, we offer by putting a tulsi leaf on the prepared food with a glass of water with tulsi leaf in the water itself. And we leave the food in front of the Lord. If we have a small altar with doors, we close the altar. And we wait for 7 to 8 minutes. We usually chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or we wait. Okay, in that way we do. This is the process. However, this lengthy process is not possible with everybody. Okay, I'll tell you a shortcut form, but don't always follow this shortcut form. Okay. So what we can do, whatever fruits or food which is not, prepared with the onion garlic. So if you want to offer cooked food to the Lord, then you should make sure that that food does not contain onion garlic. Okay. And if you prepare such food, then, put a tulsi leaf, put in front of the Lord, and, say Sri Mahavishnu, Sri Mahavishnu, Sri Mahavishnu 3 times you say. And that is also considered as a kind of offering, first track offering, not a the first level of the second, third level of offerings. The first level of offering is reciting Guru mantras, and then reciting Krishna mantra. That is first level. We have to aim for that. However, when we don't have time, or when we don't have enough atmosphere at home where people will allow us to take that much time to offer food, then we can follow this shortcut form with a mood that with a regretful mood. We have to follow that form, but that formula, saying that I am not in such a way, I am not in a atmosphere of so I'm not in a spiritual atmosphere, so please take this offering in a short form of prayer, like that, with a regretful form. If you offer, then that is also considered. You can take that food also.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Srinivas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, one doubt about the Guru Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So in olden days, like Srila Prabhupada time and before, gurus and the disciples are having one-to-one connection, or at least disciples were able to talk to Guru and take direction and take guidance. But in current scenario, actually, like you said, Jayapatak Swami Maharaj or any other guru in ISKCON, they are having thousands of disciples, and it's not actually practically possible to even have a word with guru also, right? So in previous example, you said Prabhupada promised that disciple and he actually fulfilled it. So that standard, is it still possible nowadays? Because thousands of disciples, we don't even get to talk to our guru. So how will it work, Prabhu?
It is possible, Prabhu. I'll tell you the live example of our God brothers. Like so initially when we connected to ISKCON, okay, yeah, thank you, Satyaprasad Prabhu. So yeah, we have wonderful technology these days. Like we have a app called GPS app, Jayapataka Swami app. With that also you can get connected, you can get alerts of Guru Maharaj. However, so I'll tell my live example. Okay. So initially when we got connected, we had a Sikshana Guru. I had a Sikshana Guru long back. After that, somehow the connection was lost. Again, when I started becoming serious from 2017, then initially we had a Sikshana Guru. His name was Tara Krishna Prabhu. Then Srivas Ras Bihari Prabhu, and then Isha Avtar Prabhu. And Varakrishna Prabhu was always there, but that time there were many disciples. There was if there was a class scheduled, then at least 100 200 people used to attend. That was the situation that time. So we were also one amongst the crowd. We started following. Eventually, what happened, though the strength came down, so not everybody will follow the guru without missing. Okay, so no matter wherever I was there, I used to attend the class. I used to make sure myself that that particular time of Saturday, Sunday evening, no other engagements except listening to the class of my Sikshana Guru. So my Sikshana Guru got to know, when, like we are talking, we are doing conversation, we are interacting each other. So, okay. Eventually, you will get to know me, I will get to know you, who are regularly interacting. Okay. So when this relationship, develops, okay. So you will give some personal time to meet. So initially what happened with us was, so we were like 100, 150 devotees. Eventually the strength came down, because it came to such a drastic down that, there were like 10 to 12 devotees, sincere devotees were there. Amongst them, we were there, myself, Govardhan Girivardhan Das, Rishikesh Das, Shravan Bro, we were there. And, obviously the spotlight will be on us only, right? Okay, So he gave us some services, and we tried to meet his expectations. And then what Vardha Krishna Prabhu did is he personally took us to Guru Maharaj and he introduced us. So nobody gets that chance. Only those who regularly get in touch with Guru with whatever medium it may be, maybe the live class or maybe the online class, okay, with whatever way they are connected to the Sikshana gurus, okay, they will get a chance to meet Guru Maharaj. In fact, when the initiation was happening, His Grace Vardha Krishna Prabhu personally came to Jayapataka Swami Maharaj and he introduced Govardhan Prabhu. Maharaj, he's Govardhan Girivar Das, he takes care of online classes and he takes care of one of the temple like that, he introduced Govardhan Prabhu to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. If you see, there were 300 people who were taking initiation. Guru Maharaj did not touch a single devotee, but he blessed Govardhan Prabhu by putting his hand on his head. So, with whose mercy that was possible? Our Sikshana Guru, Vardha Krishna Prabhu's, mercy. He took time to introduce this disciple to Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj blessed, and that blessing is good enough for his, future till the time he reaches Goloka, and it continues also. So it only happens when you have when you attend the regular, when you maintain the regular relationship with the Sikshana Gurus. Okay. So it is said in Shastras that, it's said in Shastras that, Tad Brutya Paricharika Brutya, when we, become the servant of servant, when you become the disciple, when you build that association with the Guru Maharaj, prime disciples, most prime, less prime, like that, you will get this chance. You will understand that when you maintain that relation. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Prabhu, one more question.
Yeah, yes.
After offering to Krishna, we can offer to Nityananda and Mahaprabhu, right, Prabhu?
At home, offer to Krishna. If you don't have Krishna, then you can offer to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Yeah, you can do that.
I mean, the same thing we can offer from Krishna and then.
If you offer to Krishna, that is good enough. If you are offered to Krishna, that is good enough, because while you are offering itself, you are reciting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mantras, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, no need to offer separately at home.
Yeah, that is, everybody is satisfied.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are at third Sri Vigraha Radha. Okay. So the fourth verse of Guruvastaka is, Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasadha. I'll play Prabhupada's voice.
Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasada Sarvanachitam Hariva Prasangham Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasada Sarvanachitam Hariva Prasangham Deva Priting Bhajata Sadaiva Deva Priting Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Gura Sri Charanarabindam Vande Gura Sri Charanarabindam Vande Gura Sri Charanarabindam.
Okay. So I request anybody to read the translation who did not read yet. Anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
The spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food analyzed as that which is licked, chewed, drunk, and served. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasada, he is satisfied. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Bharat bro. So apart from worshipping deities, spiritual master also takes care of offering nice foodstuffs to Lord. Okay, so there are 4 types of foodstuffs which are offered to Lord. One is licked, chewed, drunk, and sucked. Like licked means different kinds of achar, chutneys will be offered to Lord. Chewed means like rice, chapati, dal, sweet, different kinds of sweets will be offered to Lord. Drunk means different kinds of like lemon juice, or sometimes when Lord falls sick, some Ayurvedic herbs, juice made of some Ayurvedic herb that is being offered. And such like different kind of vegetables will be offered to Lord. So spiritual master takes care of offering these wonderful foodstuffs to Lord, and at the same time, the spiritual master also allows his disciples to eat the food offered to the Lord. If you for example, in our Abbot's temple, 5 times when they offer food, okay, so for the Lord, for the deities, main deities, there will be a separate kitchen. Okay, they will cook a little quantity only to Lord, and once that is offered, that will be distributed to the main devotees, like those who are full-time service, those who are doing full-time service in the temple, so that prasadam will be distributed to them. Sometimes we also get chance to eat that mahaprasad, rajbhog it is called. Okay, so if you are in a close relationship with any of that full-time service devotee, you will get some special privileges of taking Rajbhog Prasadam, tasting Rajbhog Prasadam, like that. Okay? So every day, whether it may be Ekadashi or any other fasting day, doesn't matter. So all the fasting days applies to us only, not to the Lord. Okay, so every day spiritual masters take special care in offering prasadam to Lord, prepared by devotees only. Okay, those who chant, those who those who are in, especially if it is in temple, the food is cooked by the initiated devotees only. Okay, so that kind of food stuff is offered to the Lord, and these foods, in all the ISKCON temples, ISKCON is famous in distributing the food. So if you see at this present moment, if you see the statistics, at least daily, across the globe, at one point of time, I heard from our senior disciples that every day 20 lakh people get fed with ISKCON prasadam across the globe. So that is how ISKCON distributes the food. So the only intention of ISKCON is that everybody should get the prasadam, and it was instructed by Prabhupada that nobody in a radius of 2 kilometers should fall hunger wherever there is a temple. Okay, so that's the reason we take care of offering to Lord, and the same prasadam, the Guru, with the Guru's mercy, will be distributed to the disciples and to the regular devotees, whether it's devotee or not, doesn't matter. People will take special care in distributing the prasadam. So in fact, some people, they become devotees just with the prasadam only. So one day there was a congregation, they were doing kirtana. Okay, so this kirtana party, they were traveling they were crossing over a busy lane, where one businessman, he shouted at this kirtana party. Okay, so every day when this kirtana party, when they were crossing this businessman's shop, he was getting disturbed. So okay, thank you, Satyaprasad. Yeah. So every day when this Kirtana party was crossing this shop, this man is getting disturbed because of the loud Kirtan of these, devotees. And he started, what he does is he started pouring water on them, shouting on them, with different means of kinds, he was trying to disturb devotees. One day, even though devotees, you shout, you do whatever, they don't stop doing Kirtan. So one day, one devotee, what he did, this man was, out of control. He was coming to beat, but this disciple kept a cake prasadam in his hand, and he ran. The devotee ran, and this man, he was just, squeezed the cake prasadam, and he was trying to throw that, but it was the aroma was so nice that he thought of looking at that, he thought of seeing what it is, and then he opened and he saw it is a pancake, some cake smelling nicely. So he thought, let me eat, So, anyways, these people are disturbing, but gave prasadam. So he ate that. So eventually, what happened when these people were coming, he started asking prasadam. Okay, do but give prasadam. So after some days, he started joining the Kirtan party. And eventually, over a period of a year, the person, he became in fact, I heard that, this devotee, he built a temple and became a full-time devotee. So that is the strength, purity of prasadam. So when the prasadam is cooked at temple, it has been specially taken care by Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani takes special care to cook food for Krishna. In fact, I have personal experience. So we were being asked, my Sikshana Guru instructed us to do service, take care of one of the center. So in the beginning, we thought of, hiring a cook, or, we thought of giving catering so that the prasadam will be prepared. But it was costing us a lot. We never had an experience of cooking for hundreds of people. We only had experience of cooking for our family members, 2-3 people. But we started trying, we started experimenting, and whenever we start cooking, we pray Srimati Radharani and we start cooking. And eventually, the recipes turn, beautifully. The taste will be so beautiful that even though we didn't had any experience of cooking for such huge quantity, still the food becomes so tasty that people appreciate that. So it is none other than Radharani blesses the person who wants to cook for Krishna. So that's the reason the prasadam is so powerful. Even I, half of my body weight I gained by eating prasadam only, I can say. Such huge amounts of prasadam is been distributed in ISKCON temples. Okay, and our Guru Maharaj, our Sikshana Gurus, our Diksha Gurus, they take special care, in preparing different kinds of foods. Okay, so when you become a disciple, when you become serious in ISKCON, you will not feel that you are missing some of your favorite foods, favorite junk foods also. So when I invite my devotee friends to my home, we have a wonderful feast at home with different kinds of junk foods, maybe pani puri, pizza, noodles, whatever. We cook in the way, without adding the tamasic ingredients. Like we don't add onion, garlic, but we cook these junk foods without adding them. They turn into good taste. Offer that and eat. Okay, and these things are being taught to us from our seniors. So that's the reason we pay obeisance. Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. Okay, so that is the purity of prasadam. Okay, in fact, in my personal life, my wife, she was not very much favorable towards Krishna consciousness, but somehow, I, introduced her. I took her to temple, to one of the Sunday feast program. She started tasting the prasadam. So 1 week I took her, and second week also I forced her. Third, fourth week, she stopped cooking at home on Sundays. Let's go for feast at temple, like that she started. When she got the taste of the, prasadam that is prepared at temple. Her favorite dish in the temple is sambar. She likes sambar very much. Just for the sambar, she used to come to temple. Now, of course, she's at a good level. She chants few rounds. She doesn't disturb me. She cooks food in the way I ask her to cook and everything. So yes, the prasadam plays a vital role in making your family members also devotees. So that is the purity of prasadam, which has been cooked by devotees, which is being taught, introduced to us by our senior Vaishnavas. Okay, that's the reason we pay obeisances one day Guru Sri Charana. So these are I'll stop here. I am sorry for taking too much time. So that is the first four verses of Sikshastakam. Okay, so I want to introduce one of the important god brother of me, who is Satyaprasad Prabhu. He was supposed to join the last class, but because of his busy schedule, he couldn't join. So I request Satyaprasad Prabhu to please, on his video, so that we will be able to see. So Satyaprasad Prabhu is very senior devotee, very sincere devotee. He's by profession, he is a skin doctor. He is a MD skin doctor. He practices his profession at Vizag. Okay. So he was always a good god brother to us. So I request him to share a few words. Satyaprasad Prabhu,
Thank
please.
you.
Few words.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
So, my name after initiation is Venkatesha Sri Govinda Das.
Sorry, Prabhu. Yeah.
So, his Gangadhar's name is Gangapalaka. Gangapalaka Govinda Das.
Yeah.
So, we are birth Govinda Das only. So, we have a bonding. Both of us are Govinda Das. But only one thing is, he's Gangapalaka Govinda Das, I am Venkatesha Govinda Das. So today, the topic what they are speaking about, Samsara Dhavanala, the forest, the extinguishing of the forest fire. It has got lots and great meaning, with which the first stanza itself, they speak a lot about what is a guru. Now, the concept of guru is very special only to ISKCON, where you actually understand what guru is. In any other places, you find that guru, you may be worshipping guru in different ways, but here it is where Srila Prabhupada, in his one of the letters, he writes, what is the role of a guru? He says guru is like Krishna. Guru and Krishna are two parallel lines. They are like a train track. So on one track is Guru and other track is Krishna. So Krishna introduces Guru and Guru introduces Krishna. So this is how the interaction between Guru and Krishna takes place in any devotee's life. So whatever prasadam that is there, Mangala Arati when it is done. So Mangala Arati also when it is done, he's saying, when Srila Prabhupada introduced Mangala Harati, this Mangala Harati was introduced only for one thing, was for Srila Prabhupada's sake. He says, this is the time when you really want to awaken Sri Guru first, and then you awaken the Lord. So first of all, you wake up the Guru, tell them, now it is time for us to wake up the Lord. So initially you wake up the Guru and then wake up the Lord. So Guru is having so much of importance to us. Why is Guru very important? It is because how many types of Gurus we have? We have a Diksha Guru and then we have a Siksha Guru. Voice is clear, Prabhu?
Yes,
You're able to hear?
voice is clear.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
It is audible.
Yes.
So Siksha Guru is one who is actually imparting some knowledge to. So somebody wants to know what is right, what somebody wants to know what is wrong. Like where Srinivas Prabhu was speaking, that I may have to speak to, I may want to talk to my Guru. So there was one very nice example which Amarendra Prabhu was saying. He takes the example of Narada Muni. So Narada Muni, he gives examples of Prahalad Maharaj, where Narada Muni, as a guru, met him only once. Dhruva, he met him only once. Prahalad Maharaj, he met him only once. Mrugari, he meets only once. Valmiki, he meets only once. But he has completely changed their life. So the importance of Guru is, whenever you have the slightest of interaction with the Guru, Guru is the one who will change your life. Now, until that particular movement that comes up within yourself, then you find that, okay, now this particular interaction with the Guru is giving me such a lot of importance. So that is where he says, Samsara Dhavanala, the first shloka that is there, gives a lot of importance as to what is Guru actually doing to us. Then you have the Diksha Guru. Now, what is the importance of having Diksha? After you having Siksha, you're learning how to live in this world. You are understanding that this body and soul are completely different from each other. Now, this understanding that is there is coming up only from Guru. Otherwise, we will not be able to know. We can read Bhagavad Gita, but it is only Guru who actually gives us and imparts that knowledge. And through that Guru Parampara only, we are learning everything that is there, either through Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam or through Chaitanya Charitamrita, where he says, in particularly in book distribution, when he says, when whoever reads Nectar of Devotion, he will become a devotee. Because that is the understanding of what devotion is. So this is the most crucial part of, and that too, you are doing what is called as a bhakti yoga at home. How many people will actually have this kind of a luxury of having learning bhakti yoga? So many people will say, what is actually bhakti? Bhakti and mukti. They might say, I want this kind, I want some kind of material desires or something else. I want this, I want that, I want this. So many things may be there. But very few people will actually go there and try to understand God. Now, understanding God is what is Bhakti Yoga. So I think Gangapalaka Prabhu would be doing a wonderful, he'll be giving you wonderful insights. Even Govardhan Prabhu and Gangapalaka Prabhu, both of them would be giving you wonderful insights. And so I am very happy, and I should be fortunate to be associated with them and have them as God brothers. So they're also my Siksha Gurus. So I hope that you also will be very happy, and you will progress in Bhakti. So which all part of the all of you are from Hyderabad?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, very nice. So you're enjoying the classes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji.
very much.
Okay, very nice. So even if you have any kind of a doubts or something else, so Gangapalak Prabhu would be very, very happy to fulfill and answer your questions. So yes, Dr. Udeshi, very nice, from Mumbai, Juhu, and the other is Chowpak. Huh? What is the other one?
Property, bro.
Chopati. Yeah. Chopati gives, I think there are some devotees in Chopati who have, who sing Chaurashtakam very beautifully. Chaurashtakam, that is the first song that I heard, was from ISKCON Chopati. Beautiful singing. So I think great singers are there from Mumbai. So, and Juhu Temple has got a wonderful story of how Juhu Temple came into existence. How Srila Prabhupada was so much interested in constructing Juhu Temple, and how Mayapur came into existence. All these things. So yes, very nice. So I'm yet to visit. I'm yet to visit Juhu Temple or Chowpatty. So next time when I come to Mumbai, I hope I'll be able to make a visit there. So thank you very much. I will not take much of your time, but it gives a great feeling, to be associated. The minute you wake up in the morning, you have an association with devotees. And at the end of the day, again, you have an association of devotees. It actually, it is too fulfilling. Our mind gets fulfilled, heart gets fulfilled. And the day, it gets a beautiful meaning for the whole of the day. So thank you very much for your wonderful association. I hope all of you become wonderful and great devotees. And next is Books Marathon is coming up. So each of you can give away any number of books. You want to sell books. And Srila Prabhupada says, I live in my books. How many of you agree to this statement?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we read many books. I mean, many books. But when he says, Prabhupada says, I live in my books, that means there is life in it. Guru is directly in contact with you and he will be answering your questions. Like what Srinivas Prabhu was saying, I may not have Guru. Seeing me, you may have the feeling, oh, my Guru is not there. But when you pick up the book of Srila Prabhupada, he will say, I am there for you. You can experience this next time when you read a book. When you have any doubt, you just read it, and then he will tell you, I am there for you. So this has happened many times, and it will happen for you also. Even Jayapataka Swami, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, if you read his life story, you'll be surprised what all things that he is undergone and how many difficulties he has undergone. And yet Guru, when he speaks about Guru, when he wants to speak, his enthusiasm has no limits. You cannot expect anything from that. Radhanath Swami, that is the blissful and that is the transcendental kind of discourses that is special only for Guru. So, and wonderful topic which Gangapalaka Prabhu has taken about Guruvastakam. So tomorrow morning, you can all wake up and then sing Samsara Dhavanala. And then you see how wonderful your day will be. I would think, so most of you know this Guruvastakam. How many know it? You can raise your hands. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. So yeah, Surbi, Barua, Lakshmi, Udeshi, Srinivasyam, Priyanka, Anita, Alupula. What about the rest? You would like to learn?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so how are you planning to learn?
By repeating it daily.
Okay, your name is Sai Nainita. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, nice. Nainita is a nice name. So yeah, you always have YouTubes. You can go with that, or you also have Rishikesh Prabhu, who has he also is a beautiful singer. You can copy his, and then you have Kirtana group. You can join that. You can ask Lakshmi PV Mataji. She will help you out, or
Okay, Prabhuji.
Bharat Bhushan, or even Anita Alupula. She is in South Korea. She also can help you. Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
from South
Prabhuji.
Korea, right? Yes, so we have international people here, so you can be in touch with them, learn. You can also ask Dr. Shivamudheshi from Juhu Temple. You will know how beautiful these songs are. Uh, and how wonderful you can actually enjoy when you sing and say Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. So it gives you an immense blissfulness when you sing this song. So I hope by next meeting, you'll all come and learn this Guruvastakam. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you very
Krishna.
much, Prabhu. Thank you for giving your inputs. That was really inspiring. Okay. Thank you. So,
So even uh, our journey to initiation also, it starts with Mangala Harati, and they always they ask only one thing: do you attend Mangala Harati? So it starts from there. Why you have to do Mangala Harati? So what is the importance of Guru? Many people, many thousands of people will go to many gurus and ask them for many things. They'll ask, I want money, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. But how many gurus will actually say, I am giving you Krishna? Nobody will say that. And Prabhupada, he says, I am giving you Krishna. Take it. He's yours. So this is the mood with which Amarendra Prabhu was saying wonderful things when he was chanting. The first 4 rounds, you just imagine that you are chanting in the ears of your Guru Maharaj, and how beautiful that chanting would be. So he says this should be the mood of your chanting. And when you start chanting, Guru Maharaj will come and then bless you. So Srinivas Prabhu was asking, how can I meet Guru Maharaj? Only way of meeting Guru is by chanting. You chant and Krishna is going to come to you. Guru is going to come to you. You can experience that.
Sure,
Srinivas
Prabhu. Sure,
Prabhu,
Prabhu.
Srinivas Prabhu, I think tomorrow onwards you will start your heartful chanting. You have a desire, intense desire to meet Guru, and Guru will definitely answer your answer to you by the way you're chanting. That is the key.
Okay, Prabhu. Sure, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gangapalaka Prabhu.
thank you,
I'm
Prabhu.
sorry if I've taken some time.
No, that is fine, Prabhu. No problem.
Thank you for giving me a chance also.
Thank you.
Normally, and today the network also was supporting me.
Wonderful. Yeah. So thank you all. So today I want to stop here. If anybody has any questions, you can ask. Anita Mataji, yes, you have any questions?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
While offering prasadam to Lord Krishna, what to say? Like one day, is it correct or wrong? I don't know. One day I offered my medicines to Lord Krishna, and said that, Srila Prabhupada, please give me mercy. And I offered in such a way that I crushed them and added honey to it and added one leaf, a tulsi leaf, and I offered it. Is it correct, Prabhuji? On that day, I cried a lot. Is it correct to offer like that?
Yeah. Some devotees, yeah, they do. They do offer medicine. See, it is not that there are two, like, when we offer food, so Lord glances on that food so that the whatever karma that food is carrying will be nullified. It will be, completely removed. So that's the reason we offer food to Lord. That is one kind of, feeling mood that we offer. Another is, acharyas, when they offer, Krishna really eats. Okay? However, yeah, some, sincere devotees, they offer medicines also. One of my Sikshana Guru, he used to tell, even if you are taking medicine, still offer to God. Like that, he used to instruct, but the easiest, simplest way, which is very, very convenient to everybody is, offer some water with tulsi leaf. That is the most convenient offering that we can give to Lord. So we can do that. Yeah, that is fine, Mataji, no problem. Because you are so much concerned about your health, which is an obstacle for you to progress in spiritual life. So, yeah, it will help you if you do in that way. However, it is suggested to offer food that you take. Okay, so in rare situations, okay, you can offer medicines also, just to take the blessings of Lord. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you.
Krishna Babu, thank you so much.
Yes, Pooja Mataji, you have any question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Today we spoke about Guru Vandana only, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Did we started with Guru, that Guru Vandana, or did we explain anything else also, Prabhuji?
Yeah, first 4 verses of Guruvastakam we speak, Mataji. Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, anybody has any other questions?
Prabhuji, I have another question, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, is it right to offer lemon water to Lord Krishna?
Yeah, you can offer. You can offer
No,
any kind of.
as for following the instructions, we should not eat ginger, garlic, and lemon also, no, Prabhu.
No, who said no? Only garlic and onion we avoid. Ginger we take, lemon we take. No problem. Lemon, ginger and lemon, they are very much useful to health. They are considered as sattvic food only.
So, lemon and tamarind is also considered sattvic food, Prabhu.
Not too much tamarind. Okay. Yeah, we prepared, tamarind rice and all those stuff. No, we prepare sambar. We offer it to God.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Prabhuji, Guru Vandana means it's a mantra, Prabhuji. She Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. It's like that, Prabhuji.
No, that is remembering the acharyas. Guru Vandana means I heartfully pay my obeisances to the lotus feet of my Guru. I mean, it is nothing but expressing your gratitude onto the lotus feet of your Guru. Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda means.
Oh, okay.
It's a respectful mantra. It's not any kind of mantra that you chant. It's a prayer.
Okay. While offering to the Lord, we have to chant this now, Prabhuji?
No, while offering, if you are offering any foodstuff to Lord, then there are different mantras. We recite our Guru Srila Prabhupada Pranati mantra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Pranati mantra, then Krishna's mantra. In that way, we offer. So this Guruvastakam, we do it early in the morning when we start our day, when we start before we start chanting, before we start reading, whatever practices. Usually we chant early in the morning. So that's the reason we recite this early in the morning. But this, mantra can be recited in 3 times a day: early in the morning, at midday, and in the evening also. Trikala, you can recite this Guru Ashtakam.
So we have to sing this song for Lord every single day once.
This you are singing for Guru.
Guru.
This Guru Ashtakam is composed to glorify your Guru, to show your gratitude to your Guru.
Okay, Prabhuji. So right now we can show gratitude to Srila Prabhupada by singing this.
Yes.
And our Shiksha Gurus.
All the Guru Paramparas, yeah.
All Guru Paramparas.
Yeah, Guru Parampara.
Okay. So after when we have Guru, we'll have Guru na Prabhuji. So at that time we will chant this for that Guru and Guru Parampara.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, Anita Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sorry to disturb you. It's already later, but I need to ask one question, Prabhuji.
Yes,
that is, while offering food to Krishna, we show some water like this, no? 3 times water and Sri Swami, please eat. Like that we will say, na? So what is that mantra actually?
So in Sanskrit it says that Mukhe Achamaniyam Samarpayami, Madhye Paniyam Samarpayami, like that. In a ritualistic way we recite some mantras. However, if you invite a guest to your home and if you have offered some food to him, okay, so when that personality, then when that guest is eating food, you will give water in the middle and you'll ask him to take water slowly, so that if you take too much water when you're eating, and that will not help you digest the food soon. So that's the reason we say Lord, we assume that Lord is a special guest at our home. So we recite Lord that please my dear Lord, take little water in middle, so that it helps for you to digest the food. First of all, wash your hands. Please take this special seat which is dedicated to you. Please sit and have this food. And while having this food, please take madhye paniyam, middle, take a little water, so that the food will slowly goes into your stomach. It will help the food to go into stomach, like that. We say these mantras.
Prabhuji, another one request. Can you please share this Guru Ashtakam in with Srila Prabhupada audio also?
With the Srila Prabhupada audio, lyrics, meaning, everything, I will share in our WhatsApp group.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Welcome. Okay, so anybody has any other questions? So only Anita Mataji and Pooja Mataji are asking questions. So it means that all others, they don't have any questions, or they don't want to ask. Okay, Lakshmi Mataji, yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, early morning we have to chant 16 rounds of like Maha Mantra. Before that, we have to take bath and chant, or just we can early morning hours.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, we have to take bath and then we have to chant. However, sometimes if you have fallen sick, your health is not supporting, you cannot take bath. In that emergency situations, then you can take a chance to chant before bathing also. Only in emergency situations. If you're traveling, if you're in a train, you have to take a train which drops you at the destination after 24 hours. whole night and till afternoon you have to be in train only. That kind of an emergency situations, travel situations, then you can take a you can chant without bath. But as long as you are at home, you are able to take bath. Please do take bath and then chant. That is suggested first, because once we take bath, we become fresh. The mood will be good, so it will help us to concentrate on the Mahamantra.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Welcome, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Okay. So thank you all. If nobody has any other questions, then we will meet on next Friday with Bhagavad Gita slokas. Okay. So thank you all for joining today's session. Thank you,
Hare
Srinivas.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, the Guruvastakam is 8 slokas, no, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Then next Thursday or Friday?
No,
We are meeting.
next Friday we will discuss Bhagavad Gita slokas, Mataji, the continuation of the second chapter.
Second chapter.
After that, another day we will have the other 5 slokas.
Okay.
Other 5 poems of the Guruvastakam.
It was very awesome memory, Prabhuji. Thank you, Krishna, for giving you as our leader or mentor or guru, because I have never learnt. I was having a dream. I only heard first sloka, Prabhuji.
Okay.
That's it. Because I never heard all these slokas and meanings. It was very, very, I'm feeling very happy to hear this one. So thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Welcome. So thank you, Lakshmi Mataji, Priyanka Mataji, Bharat Bhushan Prabhu, Dr. Shivamudeshi Prabhu. Thank you, Ishita Wagla Mataji, Madhurima Chaudhary Mataji, Pooja Kataria Mataji, Sapan Prabhu. Thank you very much. Satyaprasad Prabhu, Srinivas M. Prabhu, Surabhi Bhaura Mataji. Thank you all for joining today. I really appreciate your patience, and I pray Lord Krishna and our Guru Gauranga to bless you all and make you successful in all your endeavors. Thank you for joining today.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Dandavat pranam, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Dhanyavad.
Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you.